Looking for something new to do with chops and salad? Well, have I got the recipe for you. Made with lamb loin chops and some miso, a salad with Chinese cabbage and soybeans. I mean, can it get any better? Let's go. Lamb chops, I'm not gonna lie, can be a little expensive. I'm using the loin chops, but you can use 4/4 chops. Those, you know, those sort of longer, thinner ones. I've made this recipe with 4/4 chops just as good, okay? I just happen to have these little babies in the fridge, so that's what I'm going to use. So, first thing we're going to do is make a little basty for the chops, because this is kind of like a Japanese flavoured, well, a Japanese version of lamb chops and salad. This is white miso paste made from soybeans. Oh, that flavor. You add that just to water and you've got yourself a soup. Put some noodles in it and an egg and some chicken. Oh, people think you're a master chef. Alrighty, I'm gonna put 1, 2, there we are. Get in! It's sticky as all get out. So that's 2 tablespoons. But that's not all, folks. There's more. I've got about 25 grams of butter and I'm going to melt that. Add that to the miso. So that's going to make that miso easy to mix, because that's just basically soybean paste. And it does honestly make an awesome soup base too, miso. Okay, so we're just going to mix that up like this. Soy sauce. In that goes. So that's the salt. Looks like peanut butter. Okay, now we get, I was organised. And I'm going to brush the chops with this mixture, okay? Ooh, yeah, every which way. Because this, my friends, is going to give these chops just such a magnificent flavour. It doesn't matter how much of a mess you make in this bowl, because you want it to all smudge around, because you're going to end up pouring the rest of it on. I just want to make sure that they all get coated enough. So that's why I'm painting it on rather than just pouring it all in. This is the unlazy version. I do hope that when I am dead, that my kids do watch these videos and cook these recipes. Otherwise, all this would have been in vain. This was the reason this whole thing started, you know. So my kids could follow my recipes. I was gonna write them all down, like the things I like to cook. I'm not gonna pretend for one freaking second that I came up with all these recipes, because that would be an outrageous lie. And I'm sure there'd be a few legal suits. So this is just about the fact that I have a real passion for cooking. Sometimes I'm good at it and sometimes I'm shit, but that's okay. It's about giving things a go. I want to try things out, and things that work, if I can do it, let me tell you, anyone can. Alrighty, more, oh my God. There we go. I'm gonna leave a little bit here for when we start grilling them. Grilling on the stovetop doesn't float my boat, but my husband hasn't cleaned the barbecue, and I'm serious when I say that's his job. That's not mine. I don't want to do it. Maybe what I'll do while that's heating up, I'll put that over there, and I'm going to start on the salad. So the salad consists of half a Chinese cabbage, and I've halved it that way, not lengthways, the other way. Widthways, thank you. Momentary lapse. So that's not how I'm going to finish chopping it up, obviously. Where'd my scissors go? Here they are. Get in there, choppity chop. Chops have we got there? Yeah, we got a few. So this is honestly a very, very simple salad. And what this is this forms the base for the chops. So you dish this up to your family, they're going to say, God, blimey, that's impressive. And you will say, freaking no, right? Alrighty, some spring onion, and I am going to use a scissors. Look. Ooh. Refuse to use knives. Knife-free cooking. There'd be a lot of people out there that would like that don't have knife skills. I mean, mine aren't great, but I know some people who really, you know, there should be a law against them using a knife. So there we are, some nice chunky bits. These are soybeans, otherwise known as edamame. Bloop. Look at that. It's coming together, it's coming together. Snow peas, sort of sliced lengthways. Oh, look at that. Oh my lordy lord. Before I put the dressing for that, I'm gonna start getting these chops on. So you want your grill smoking. And honestly, they don't take very long. Oh my God, this is gonna make the whole house into a big smoky mess. In fact, I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna say 3 minutes. What that's going to do, having that lid on, is a bit like the Weber effect. And those beautiful fatty bits are gonna go all crunchy from the marinade. So the dressing starts with the juice of limes. Now, if you've got one great big juicy lime, that's great. I don't. I've got a lime tree that has squidgy little limes. So I just have to make do with that and use them. I think they're a bit low on water. If anyone out there is a gardener that knows why my limes are so small, give me some tips, please. Alrighty. Then, whoops, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. Actually, I'm gonna add a little more because that's quite a few. It's quite a lot of lime juice. And then some of this. This is Furikake, which basically is sesame seeds and seaweed, plus a whole lot of other stuff. It basically is a Japanese spice they use for rice, but it works really, really well in this dressing. Okay, let's see. Now that doesn't look like a lot for that, but let me tell you, it does the job. I reckon a bit more lime now. Always taste. There you go. Oh, they're smoking in there. I might just check them. They're making me nervous. Oh yeah. Whoa, now don't worry, they're not burnt. That's just the marinade, okay? That will taste yumbo. I'm just gonna cook them now for another minute on that side. Back to the dressing. So we've put a bit more in. So you want all of the bits covered in that dressing. And like I said, didn't look like a lot, but that sesame oil really carries. I reckon those chops are ready on one side. So here, I'm just gonna pour that on a plate into a pile of goodness. Woo! The lamby choppies. Oh yeah. Go straight on the top. Show you what's going on here. Looky there. How good does that look? Doesn't it? So I've got another 2 in there. Won't be long. This you can just spread over the top just to give it that extra boost of flavour. You really got to let them have a good cook. Otherwise they don't get that yummy charred flavour. Off with the lid. Woo! Look at those charred lamb choppies. Couple on the top here. I'm going to just do a little sprinkling of this on the top. There you go. Now that is a little bit fancy. Okay, we've got to eat that little charry bit of stuff there. And here. I'm gonna say, it's got everything you could possibly want. You've got that smokiness and all that sweetness of the char on the chop, and this kind of vibrant, spritzy salad to offset it. That's my thumbs up. Bon appetito.